Bloody hell. Well, yeah. Again, I apologise for the technical difficulties where I couldn't hear you. That I've never had to do that. I've had to restart a stream twice. Never had to do that ever. But yeah, we'll just go with it. Sorry about that. We've got people back in the stream, which is good to see. 18 people in here now. If you've not re-liked the stream, because some people, you got to re-like the stream. If you haven't re-liked it, then if you could do that, then I'd appreciate that, everyone. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. Someone mentioned lockdown. I'm kind of surprised that football's still going on, to be honest. I mean, it's a tough topic, but what do all of you think about that? Because I don't want it to stop. Maybe it should, because I don't know. I just think maybe it's a tough situation to be in, really, isn't it? We don't want it to stop, and maybe it would be the right thing if it did, but we'll just see where it goes. Have I missed anything? Well, Callum, we're winning a game of football, believe it or not, in the FA Cup. You have also missed me having to restart the stream twice because you couldn't hear me and then I couldn't hear you. High quality professionalism is the only thing you ever see on this channel. So yeah, there's going to be 2 Cardiff streams on the channel, which is quite annoying, really. But yeah, there's going to be 2 Cardiff streams after this. But yeah, we'll just go with it. It's weird, this. Got 52-minute Cardiff stream and then we're live again. And we've got a combined... Maths, David. Maths. No, I'm not at all using a calculator. Why would I ever do that? We've got a combined 44 likes in total. Brilliant. If you add it up across the 2 streams, not bad. Not bad at all. Thanks for that, everyone. You play Stoke. Yep, Leicester plays Stoke. This season should have been the year World Cup qualifying. Yeah, I mean the Euros are this year, as it stands anyway. I really hope some fans can go to those games because I think the Euros needs that, really, doesn't it? But I'll be doing coverage of the Euros, of course. They can't as the Euros. Yeah, that's true, really, isn't it? It's true. This is what I was thinking. They can't stop football, really, can they? Because they can't play into the summer like they did last year because there's the Euros this time. It's a tough one, really. I think that's one of the reasons why they haven't stopped it, to be honest. And I suppose unless you support Forest in the normal circumstances, apart from now, it is a boost to our morale, really, isn't it? Give us something to look forward to. Jenkinson makes sure he sticks at his task, plays it off Murphy, and the ball ricochets off. And the Olympics as well this summer, yeah. How are you, David? I'm good, William. How about yourself? United got Watford, of course, later on. I'm just seeing if I've missed any comments. No problem. NFFC level, mate. That's all. 23 people back in the stream. Good to see. Because I had to restart it, obviously. If we let's just start again. If we think about it, we can drop the FA Cup and it would give us... Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think that's what most people think. We could focus on the league if we got out the FA Cup. Really, couldn't it? Just focus on staying in the division, first and foremost. And I just want us to finish in a decent position, to be honest. And I think with our form, we wanted promotion this year, but it's just completely out the window. just finish in a decent position. I'd be more than happy with that right now, to be honest. It's incredible how how it's all changed for us, our expectations, and the Paralympics as well. Yep. Like the streams, thank you very much, Rocket League. 20 likes as well. Appreciate that, lads. Bong is so good, you know. For God's sake, you know, fam, he isn't a ham roll. Jesus, when we were pretending to be Arsenal fan TV on the Christmas quiz, like got absolutely robbed off. Robbery, pure robbery. That Christmas quiz. This time by Lolly again. He's not got much on that clearance, and Pack picks it up. And Cardiff have got the ball back again. 1-0 Forest. To be honest, the cup would give us morale, and you get loads of money if you go through the rounds. So that will help. Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, make the season more interesting, especially when you're a low league, you're struggling. It would give you something to look forward to, I suppose, and we could maybe play a team outside our division, which would be a bit exciting, really, wouldn't it? Because I'd like us to play a Premier League team, to be honest, because it would just be interesting. Forest playing Premier League side for the first time in like a year. It gives us a taste of playing Premier League teams. Or a low league team. You know, a low league team. I wouldn't mind that. However, let's not get too complacent because we are Forest. Am I right in thinking if this would it go to a replay? Or if a replay's been scrapped because of what's been going on? Does this just go to extra time and penalties? I hope it does. Don't want to do another game, do we? Oh, HJT. Why do you want to make me cry? Why do you want to make me cry? You sent me a video about Matty Cash. Oh, can't have that, lads. Ah, okay. So it goes to penalties. Decent. Wins it back again. Amiobi just seemed to be wandering around, and Murphy picked up the ball and curls it from 30 yards wide of the target, and away it goes for a goal kick. Now looking at Arthur, looking at the back four, looking at Cameron, looking at the back four, talking to each other. They're happy out there. JP versus Brave plays boxing match. Imagine the scenes. You mentioned Joe Lolly there. He's got very good technique, Joe Lolly, but twice they could use a bit more calmness on the ball. Gave the ball away to Cardiff straight away, and back that came out as sort of 5 minutes slower there when they had the ball. Cardiff, long spell of possession. Oh, imagine that! Imagine if that actually happened. Luke versus Bray boxing match, brilliant. Battle of my longest serving subscriber. Who's actually my longest serving subscriber? To find out. Gaetang. Oh, Bong. Love it when you hear Gaetang Bong's name. Gaetang bloody Bong. Quite a strange obsession, really, isn't it? It really is. Forest win FA Cup against Spurs 2021. We'll get to the semi-finals and get knocked out like we do in every competition. Yeah, it kind of just happened again, didn't it, the other day for you? Forest have now started to warm up Alex Mighton and Ryan Yates. Why wasn't Mighton starting this game? It's a cup game. Should have started Mighton. I just think the Guerrero situation is not working at all. The front two hasn't worked again. You know, this thing about playing 4-4-2. You never get the ball. Yeah, I was saying the other day, actually, it's learning out Ioane was a bad thing. But if Bong keeps playing like this, then maybe we've actually done the right thing. Because they've actually got, seemingly, a decent backup left back, as it seems now, because Bong's actually playing well, seemingly. Wow. Rotherham have equalised against Everton away from home. Wow. Let's just have a look at. I might check the scores for a while. FA Cup matches. There we go. FA Cup then. Got Millwall beating Bournemouth. Everton somehow drawing with Rotherham. Lol. They're losing to a National League North team. And is it National League North? One of them. Norwich are beating Coventry. Luton beating Reading. Yeah, Man United in the semi-finals is not a good combination, really, is it? These are the other fixtures as well. We've got some interesting games going on here. I just want us to, if we go through it, I just want us to play a low league or just a non-championship side. I do not want us to play Luton or someone like that because that's just so boring. It's like the League Mark II, isn't it? It's just you want to play teams you don't normally play in the early stages of the cup, don't you? That's why it's so cool. Absolutely brilliant. Derby. Actually, that's terrible. I might just put it on screen again, I think. Wow. I mean, I know it's their youth team, but they've not even had a shot. They've not even had a shot. It is kind of unfair, though, isn't it, really? Because, like, Derby, they were always realistically going to lose this. Villa were always going to lose to Liverpool. You know, it's kind of unfair that that fixture still went ahead. But then again, because of the fact that they can't play into the summer, they can't really reschedule too many games, can they? Because this is not the time. Apparently, Forest have not been quite as good this second half. Yeah, we'll just see what happens with that one. I'm just surprised that our B team is beating quite a strong Cardiff side. A strong Cardiff side that normally would beat us because we often do not beat Cardiff, as I showed you earlier on. Martin's coming on for Amiobi.
Lolly to head on the right-hand side now to Taylor. Taylor taking on his man down that right flank and gets to the byline, and then as he tries to play it off, Joe Bennett falls over.
Cardiff why Cardiff in their away kit? Cardiff are not in their blue. Okay, bit weird that.
So Forest are winning this game. The one bit of quality in the game actually is winning the game at the moment.
They're in like their greeny white kit, really. Bit of a weird colour. I think City, because they are playing well this season. Are we talking about who's going to win the cup? I think City will win the League Cup again because they always do. But I wouldn't write off Spurs in the League Cup final. As for the FA Cup, I think if Chelsea don't win a trophy this season, it's quite poor, really, for them, given how much they've spent. Spurs need to win something this season, really, with Mourinho there. You know, Mourinho, if they can't win a trophy with Mourinho, then they never are going to, are they? I think United do need to get over their semi-final hangover, basically. That's 4 semi-finals you've lost, isn't it, in that last year? Yeah, Judge is an absolute legend of the game. Portuguese Clough, as the meme lord says.
Nicked the ball past him and Lolly caught him down. He went free kick in another dangerous area, and at the moment it's all Cardiff. Down below me, there's a conference between Steve Marie,
Come on, it's a weird feeling about this, really, because I don't really know how to feel. I mean, we're winning, which I can't be unhappy about, and like Luke said, it's keeping that momentum going. which we do need. Can't complain about that. And it's just, I don't know why I'm mentioning this. You know, like I said, it'd be cool to play someone different. I still think it was Paul. He got rid of Mourinho, to be honest, at United. But is what it is.
Marlon Pack takes the free kick quickly. They're going to bring Junior Hoyler on very soon at Cardiff. Forest leading 1-0. Another cross into the Forest box aimed at Nelson, volleyed away by Lyle Taylor. Brought down again.
How you doing, Matt? Welcome, mate. Yeah, it's a little bit dead right now, this game. It sounds like Cardiff have picked up in the second half. They've actually had more shots than we have and more possession. 9 shots to 4. None of them on target, though. We've had 2 on target. They got more possession as well. Better pass accuracy. They are beating us in stats, but we are still winning the game. They are wanting. They are 1-0 down Derby, but it isn't really Derby. It's their youth team, just like what Villa had to do. But it's still hilarious. Don't get me wrong. Congrats on 1,340 subscribers. Yeah, absolutely mental. But I've actually got that many. And I know it may seem nothing to some of you lot, but yeah, it's just me. That still doesn't really feel real. I've got that many. 2K is my aim this year. I want to get 2K at the very least. That's my aim. So if you've not subscribed, hit that button, lads, and please like every video whenever you see a vid that I post. 21 likes on this stream as well is decent. Thanks for that, lads. And the other stream as well got about the same because I had to do 2 streams, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we beat Derby at the end of next month. Puts Derby in the relegation zone. That's going to be a very big game, that. And Derby end the next month. 22 likes. Love it. Tyler Blackett, United legend. Can't even get a look in at Forest. I thought Blackett was quite a good signing. I thought he was I wasn't hugely excited about him, but I thought, okay, experience. He's played loads of games for Reading in the Championship. He was at United for a bit. Celtic, I think. Thought, yeah, okay, not bad, but I always thought he'd be like a backup option, to be honest. But he's just been in the reserves, which I don't really care about. Just thinking, actually, this is that last week or this week, more like the first time in ages that I've uploaded 3 straight videos. So I do that many streams because there's been so many games. It just shows that when there's a week where there isn't 2 streams, I can actually do other stuff with it. There's not going to be many. There's a game in midweek next week. There's Borough, but there's not going to be quite as many double match weeks going forward now. I don't think that, to be honest, my lord, because Sunderland and Bolton were brought off the pitch as well, and they were building for years. Sheffield, as far as I know, they're not as bad as them, or not in a situation like that. And another person thinks that's going to happen, though. Are we playing Millwall next? Oh, I think okay. So I was getting mixed up there. So we've got, yes, not next week, the week after we played Borough in midweek. But we play Millwall next. We've literally only played Millwall a few games ago. Then we played Borough, then Coventry, then our favourite fixture of all time, Barnsley at home. Then Wickham. I think we need to win against Millwall, Coventry and Wickham at the very least. I'd take a draw against Borough and Barnsley, honestly, because both of them are doing well. Then we've got Bournemouth and Swansea back-to-back. Not that confident about either of them. Blackburn at home, that's the kind of game we need to get something from, really. Rotherham away. Just the kind of game that Forest would slip up in. Just the kind of game that we would mess up. But we literally did it a few years ago. But it is still a game we need to be winning quite seriously. And then we've got them lot away. Been a long time since we beat them away from home. And we've got Luton at home. They're doing pretty decent this year, but we have to be getting a draw out of that. Honestly, I think we need to. And where are Luton? Actually, okay, doesn't want to lay the table. Great. Watford, tough. We're not going to beat Watford. Even though we drew with them at home, you never know. Reading at home, they're playing well. Norwich are doing very well, but wow. So we play 3 teams all in one go again. And Cardiff again. QPR, they're one of our rivals really at the bottom end. Bristol, Huddersfield, a game we need to get something from. Birmingham, absolutely. Mind you, it's away though, isn't it? If we couldn't beat them at home this season, we're not going to beat them away because we never beat Birmingham away. Then horrible memories, and then Sheffield away. Never normally beat them away from home either. And Preston at home. Could possibly win that one. But yeah, interesting. Please can I be a mod? Well, no offense, JCB, but I've never seen you in here unless you change your name. I don't need loads of mods because I don't get, hundreds of viewers. No offense to the people that do watch my streams, but I'm not a massive channel, am I? Let's be honest. And I already have 5 mods. So no offense, but no. 27 people in here though, I think it is. No, 21 people actually. I appreciate everyone that's in here, and all 25 likes as well. Love it. And yeah, we have some big games coming up. A lot of games that we could get something from as well. And especially when we're 6 unbeaten, we've got to be somewhat confident, really, haven't we?
Caught from behind, but still manages to ride that challenge. Tries to play it through for Taylor, and now the referee has pulled it back.
Not bad though. 1-0 up against Cardiff. How long is it to go? It's about. Well, in the 68th minute, I think. That 70th minute. Yates is on for Guerrero. Cardiff have bought on Hoylett for Vaux as well. Myson's on for Amiobi.
Defensively, very strong against Glatzel, and like you say, the shots so far have been from 25 yards. But in terms of general play, still all Cardiff asking the questions. But in the final third, not a lot from them really. Which maybe hopefully
that Jello dude is cringe. Well, another reason why I don't want to make you a mob when you're calling one of my subscribers cringe. Whatever you think about them, I'd just rather you keep them to yourself, mate. Rads, we are putting stick on Bong, but we've got to put stick on Guerrero. We do that with Bong because of his name, basically. But Guerrero is also terrible, yeah. Rad Dad, the legendary Rad, the legendary lad, tongue twister. Yeah, Lartella scored. Can we actually get my camera in focus by any chance? And normally when I go out, I shot it would do it. Doesn't want to do it though. Thanks for that. Right. Owly. So sometimes Owly sorts out my camera when it goes out of focus. There we go, Owly. You see? Well done. Good owl. Not weird.
Jobs and drop off deep, and it's like a 4-5-1 at the moment just to keep this lead intact. But another meeting down below, maybe 3 coaches.
I know, Dad. I know it isn't you. Probably Luke. Yeah, I don't know when though.
The thing is, whatever they do next is the last substitution. Because the whole game, they've made 2 stoppages already. Yeah. So they could bring on 3 if they wanted to. But if they're going to make any more changes, it has to be in the next stoppage. Because they're only allowed to stop the game 3 times. Knighton the first, Yates the second. So the next decision.
How on earth have Rotherham beaten Everton?
18 to go.
They're drawing with Everton.
Cardiff,
I think they are.
surprised to hear, are in possession. Rules, 10 yards
How Everton's struggling to beat Rotherham. Rotherham have had more shots than them as well.
Just played it lazily out towards Lolly.
All the scores are still the same.
And this is Hoyland. And he gives it away as well. And Mighton strides forward.
If you want to, yep, you can. Dad.
To him, but he's on the edge of the D now and hits the shot. Goalkeeper spills it. And it's claimed just before Lyle Taylor can get to the rebound. That's a bit more like what Forest need. It's a good run, bursting run from halfway, well, from inside his own half, Alex Mighton, all the way to the top of the D. And the shot on target.
Just a little bit dead period of the game, to be honest. We'll just see what happens with this one. Just hopefully we can hold on, because it sounds like Cardiff have improved in the second half. About 15 to go, I think.
I mean, I suppose as the game goes on, and the closer it gets, that is a path to a second goal for Forest, who's on the breakaway for the pace of might, something like that. Yeah, for this Cardiff are going to start throwing a few more bodies forward. Look at their bench and there's a bunch of kids.
Oh, wow. It's actually brilliant, though. Actually brilliant. Derby is still losing. No, they're not beating Everton. They're drawing with Everton. Who called me cringe? It was JCB, mate. Just ignore him. Very unlikely, I'd say, Gary, to be honest. I just realised I've had this in my ear for ages and not even had anything playing. I don't know why I had that. I'm sorry, David. I don't watch your streams as much. Yeah, I've seen you about for quite a while, to be fair, mate. But no problem with that.
Here comes Forest with Yates finding Cafu. Cafu runs into the Cardiff half. He's dragged back by Rules, and Forest get a free kick 15 yards or so into Cardiff territory.
You just knew that we'd win this, though, wouldn't you? I know I said it earlier, but you just knew that we were going to win this.
Just at the time, they got lots of injury trouble. They lose him as well. Anyway, Forest leading 1-0, and there's about 15 minutes to go now, just more than that.
It must be quite a weird situation for Surely fans, because, you know, they wouldn't expect to beat Derby normally, would they? But it's Derby's youth team. They're honestly probably worse than Surely are. So it's like with Villa, they've been playing well recently, but they knew that they probably wouldn't stand a chance against Liverpool. I didn't ban him, but I'll time him out.
Back edge of the penalty area. It's clipped in. It's a good delivery. It's headed away. Lolly stretches to volley it back in over his shoulder. Cleared again to Lolly. He misses his kick. Comes for Arthur, who gets underneath it, but actually it was deflected away, says the referee. Cardiff.
Let's just see if we're going to hold on to this one. About 15 left. Currently winning against Cardiff. Rare occasion that is. This lot literally beat us earlier in the season as well at home. Still yet to go to their place. I mean, to be fair, Rotherham are terrible, but yet they're drawing with Everton. I don't know why do I keep saying beating? They're not. They're drawing with Everton now. Yet their form in the league, to be fair, they've only won 1 in their last 10 games. Is that? Yeah, they're pretty terrible. They beat Bristol City.
He's after a word, certainly with Cafu. I think the goalkeeper as well is not going to get away with this because it certainly looked like both of them. Sure enough, Phillips gets motioned across to the referee. Bit of a lecture and nothing more than that.
I normally watch the match with my dad because because I normally thought that football was okay when you had 850 subs, but now I love it. Yeah, man. Yeah, no problem. You come in the gym when you want, of course.
Free kick against Cafu. It's been absolutely manhandled by the goalkeeper as Lolly delivered that free kick, delivered the corner. And the free kick goes against Cafu. So often the way.
Quite a rare early kickoff as well, really, isn't it? Because we don't normally play.
13 to go. Match day for
What was the last time? I think it was Swansea when we last played early, or was it Reading actually?
A lessening of the pressure on Forest over that last few minutes.
By the way, as well, there'll be finally, I mean, it's only been like a week, another Cremo video probably next on the channel. I think it'll be on Monday or maybe Tuesday at the latest. So, yeah, look forward to that one, lads. I think Red Dad's coming in now. Thanks to the 22 people in here. Appreciate that, lads. So we've got about 12 to go. Bong got an assist.
So I believe, yes. I told you he was a world-class player. Afternoon all. Bought some crisps.
I don't even like them.
Crisps.
Not that one. Not our flavour. What are you doing?
I'm sitting next to you. Afternoon all. Hope you're all well. Why are we winning? We want to lose this match so we can concentrate on fighting relegation. But still.
Well, we can actually
gain from it, yes.
Gain momentum.
Momentum, yes. We still haven't lost.
Also, we could potentially play another team outside our division.
Liverpool.
At home, and we can't go to it.
Oh, I'd love to go and see Mr. Klopp on the sidelines, getting very animated. Yeah. Bong, world class. What position is he?
Left back.
Left back.
I can show you the goal because it's on.
Already.
It's on Forest's Twitter because it's the FA Cup that have rights to.
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, look at him. He's like a leafy gazelle. Look at this. Well, oh.
Look, that was actually a pretty good run, you know.
That was after 3 minutes. Taylor, you see, I do rate Taylor.
She's first goal in a while.
And his name's Tom. Tommy Bong.
Thomas.
Tommy Bong. Who are you?
Actually, good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's justifying his 30 grand a week, isn't he? I'll drink to that.
One of the few things that Bong's actually. This is the first time that Bong's played for us, and we're going to win, as it stands anyway.
So, have you had any Swansea fans on wanting us to win? Like, has Tristan been on?
Tristan came. I'm just trying to get the camera in for it.
Yeah, that's Howley's job. Focusing.
Still hasn't worked.
Charlie, hello, sir. How are you? Who else has said hello to me? I'll said hello to Luke. Hello, Luke again. Hello, Gary.
We're going to do some
a crisp review, yeah.
Crisp review.
FJJ 2010. Hello to you.
So we'll just give you a. We haven't got salt and vinegar because I may have ate them all.
Yeah, I did buy salt and vinegar, but they've gone for some reason. I'll do prawn cocktail.
Ready salted.
Prawn cocktail.
Cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion. Your classic crisp combination. Walkers.
I don't like that.
Well, that's why I'm trying them, son. I'll take one for the team.
They haven't got the full collection. They haven't got like smoky bacon or.
We need smoky bacon, roast chicken.
No, I'm not sure about them.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yep. Jeno, hi sir.
The last stream we were doing biscuits and now we're doing crisps.
William, how are you? How's the world in Old Trafford? Cheers.
And the bottom of the semi-finals, so.
No, City will win the League Cup again, aren't they?
How disappointing. How's that disappointing? They're like the classic flavours, Charlie.
Yeah, smoky bacon. I'll put smoky bacon in my top 3.
Smoky bacon, elite.
Cheese and onion first. Plain or helicopter flavour second. Smoky bacon. I love helicopter, Chris, when I can't find plain.
Clinical.
Well done. I'll be very disappointed, Luke, if you never said the word clinical ever again. I bet he wakes up first thing in the morning. He goes, "Oh, what a clinical day I've got ahead of me." Well done, mate. Top
Loud
man.
Taylor's very clinical. I know.
Dad Bowley after Sheffield United going down. Okay, thanks, Lordy.
Absolutely disgusting.
Still, we're all winning though.
That's
Okay.
great. To be fair, I'm not a massive fan of cheese and onion, but I do like them.
Why
Kind
don't
of.
you just have you tried prawn cocktail?
No.
Try one, you might like them. It's the first, guys.
First man. It's a big crisp as well.
All of it. Yeah. It's okay. In an emergency crisp situation, prawn cocktail will do, mate. Honestly.
Average.
No. Cheese and onion.
They're like my.
Oh, what's the other cheese and onion I like? Another make.
Not a massive
The one that's
fan
come
of
from
them.
Scunthorpe.
They're nice, but they're not quite there.
Have you ever tried sausage roll crisp? Sausage roll crisp. I've never heard of those, Mr. 2010.
No.
Brother, are you the guys who sells forest hats? No.
No, mate.
I bought a hat.
Focus.
Woo. That's it, Paolo. You tell him.
Still hasn't worked.
Oh, no.
Professionalism is uncanny.
Alfie, yeah, Worcester sauce. We tried those.
No.
Yeah, they're all right.
Smoky bacon. We need them. I need to do them next stream, I reckon.
I went shopping on Wednesday, and like I say, salt and vinegar's already gone.
May have just tested them out.
Well, the 4 packets.
I may have tested all of them.
You've tested 4 packets of. So, what's your opinion on salt and vinegar then?
Disgusting.
Okay.
But I just thought I ought to try them all.
Oh, McCoy's. Yeah, you're right there, Charlie. McCoy's are like your Premier League crisps, aren't they? Yeah, your Champions League of crisps.
Thank you very much, JCB, for saying I'm boring. Timed out.
JCB. So you've got a digger driver on. Boring.
He reckons we're boring. How can you find us reviewing crisps boring?
Yeah, and the other game we did biscuits. And if you don't like watching us, then feel free to not watch us. I remember when Doritos did only 3 flavors. Oh, Doritos as well. Ed Sheeran sings about Doritos, doesn't he? One of his songs.
That's the first thing that comes to your head.
Ed Sheeran, Doritos, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It does, though, to be fair.
Aren't they American Doritos initially? On the Super Bowl, the adverts, they have them.
What song is it? I can hear it.
Is it Another Brick in the Wall?
Yeah,
no, wait, no, that's
Another Brick in the Wall. It's a classic Ed Sheeran song.
Classic Ed Sheeran, Another Brick in the
Pink
Wall.
Floyd.
Walker's,
Pink
the
Floyd.
menu of Chris, yeah.
Pink Floyd is obviously, A-Team. That's classic Pink Floyd song.
18, yeah. Yeah, I think Walker's are the Man U. What Chris for Nottingham Forest FC? What Chris for Notts County?
Is there Chris that bottles promotion?
We built this city on sausage rolls. Absolutely right there. You're right there. That'd make a good song title, wouldn't it? We built this city.
That's an album title.
And an album title.
It's an album. You know the game's gone dead. We were talking about crisps and music in
You got
one.
any biscuits up there? Jaffa cakes.
I have, yes, actually.
All right, cheers. I'll have a Jaffa cake, please.
We have a biscuit collection of that.
Fox's Biscuits. Your classic British biscuit. Oh, yeah, William, I do like the baked ones.
I may have tested a few of them.
Well, we'll go for this one.
That's the
Actually,
best one.
your archetypal Mirrorland cooking. And the brilliant thing about this mug is from Stoke-on-Trent. Look, it can do it in one go.
That's the best one there, too. We may also have some more.
Bulwer Morrison's. I know exactly where that is.
Christmas chocolate, basically. Where else do you get this on YouTube?
Are you sure of Karen? Yeah, Karens are everywhere. So you must watch all those mad women on YouTube going mental about things.
I'm just going to test these as well.
Oh, yeah.
Derby are losing to Shortly.
Yeah, but they've got a youth team, haven't they?
Yeah, but still it's funny because it's Derby. It's quite,
Frazzles, yes.
it's really quite unfair, to be honest, but I don't care. See, who the hell cares? It's
Rob
Derby.
Delane, yeah. Frazzles.
Exactly, Jana, mate. Just don't watch. I'm talking about that bigger guy, basically.
Could I just test this one as well?
I'll allow you.
Now, this is a classic Fox's chocolate biscuit. Just try it.
Now, what's in there? I've not had these.
Very nice.
This is
Monster Munch. No, I'm not too fussed about Monster Munch.
People are leaving the stream when we talk. I can't believe that. I've not had these very often.
No, I'm not fussed on prawn cocktail. I know we've opened a packet here.
Is that
I don't mind roast chicken. Is there a football match being played?
Is that Terry's Orange?
Yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah.
I've not had these very often.
14 people watching.
How can you find this boring?
Am I married to a Karen? No, I'm not. No. My other half is the opposite to a Karen. She's very lovely in case she's watching.
He tried to score Junior Hoyler. Side foot volley.
Monster Munch is that? Yeah, I don't like Monster Munch. It's more for little kids, really, aren't they?
Whereas Taylor found the target, Hoyler puts it over the crossbar. It remains 1-0.
Still 1-0, Charlie, man. This game's still happening, believe it or not.
I mean, Villa fans out there shouldn't have played last night. Don't think that's unfair. They can't field their strongest team, but the FA insisted to play Liverpool.
Radman reveal. That will never happen.
No.
Ever imagine that happening? No.
Right. Actually, I'm going to do a film tomorrow. David's going to film it tomorrow. It's entitled Short Walks with Rad Dad. Say?
Okay.
Rad Brother reveal. Oh, you don't want to say my brother. He's a Derby fan for a start.
I don't have a brother. I don't. But he does.
I do. It's your uncle. Yeah, I spoke to my brother earlier and he didn't mention the score once. I did, though. In case you forgot.
I have a stepsister, but you won't see her either. So.
Oh, she won't come on.
Why the hell would she ever come on?
No. She could be quite scary. You don't want that. Yeah, short walks with Rad Dad. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow.
God's sake, Charlie.
Brad's sister. I've got a sister. Yes, thank you for asking. Revealing 2044. I'll be dead by then. Probably.
21 people are watching me eat crisps. You love to see it.
So I'll plain ready salted.
Legendary.
See, when I was a lad,
Legendary.
all the only flavours you had was ready salted, but the weren't.
Walker's ready salted. They're just the most legendary.
They were just plain crisps, and you had a little blue bag of salt. You caught that, put it in, mixed it up. That's the only crisp they had. Interesting. Oh, it's Forest playing. I forgot about that. Cheers.
Just over 30 yards out, right of centre for Cardiff. Forest leading 1-0.
Did you say that Cardiff are in their away kit?
And he's going to chip it up towards the back edge.
Why?
McKenna gets up and heads away.
So
Gets to the ball first.
what's that?
And,
Cream.
It's greeny. It's actually kind of green.
That's pale green.
We'll have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Forest 4 minutes away from the fourth round.
4 minutes away from being still being unbeaten.
100% record in 2020. One, more like. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Rad Dad making OnlyFans.
JCB, I'm giving you 2 chances. You know,
JCB.
I'm giving you 2 chances. You've ruined it.
What's he keep doing?
Being an idiot.
Come on, mate. This is just a laugh. There's no need to be an idiot.
I gave you 2 chances.
Give him one more chance.
I blocked him.
Give him one more chance. Always 3 chances and you're out.
Too late now.
Oh, too late now. Oh, very hard. Salt and vinegar shake crisps. Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, there was. That's what basically what they were. JC, go away, JCB. Well, JCBs are very useful, aren't they, for digging big holes, like a bigger digger on Top Gear.
For God's sake, Charlie.
I'd give him another chance. Yeah, Charlie's right. Give him one more chance. Drive your tractor properly.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Giving him another chance.
High fives from both Jordan Smith and from Scott McKenna. McKenna made a similar
I can
challenge earlier in the game.
look
as
at the
well.
idiots that I've blocked on it. All these people, they were blocked. Oh, block look.
So these are all guys that have said something stupid because they're Billy No Mates.
These are the mods.
They're the mods.
2.5 minutes.
You recognise all of them.
I recognise Bray, but he's actually not been made an appearance yet, has he?
He did earlier.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Oh, I can't find his name. Shame. Can't find his name anywhere, sadly. But don't really care. These are all my...
We'll just get Chelsea in the next round.
Oh, yeah, classic Forest fixture.
At Stamford Bridge.
Has to be Chelsea, doesn't it?
Right, put the thing back up. Thank you.
We'll get Chelsea or Arsenal in the next round. Absolute
Guys,
guarantee.
stop being mean. He's just joking around.
Do you want me to just be serious the whole stream?
JCB HQ is near Alton Towers because we go by that on the way to Stoke when we're going to Wales. You pass it on the right-hand side. It's huge.
That feels like ages ago.
But when we last went on holiday, we didn't go, did we?
What was that?
Our favourite stadium.
You could beat Chelsea. Maybe right now we're on form, but I'd add to that as well.
I think we'll get us.
Oh, Leicester. That would be amazing if we got Leicester. Callum, you'd have to come on stream. Like you could
Yeah,
like.
you got to. You could be representing the Foxes,
Callum.
giving the Leicester City perspective about.
You could
playing
do what
us.
you could do what Rad Dad does, and you'd be here like the whole time.
Yeah,
If you want.
if you want.
It's up to you, but you could do. I think that'd be really
You
cool.
could represent your club and
Right.
tell us about things.
Now, I'd make an exception for having someone on the stream during the game. Which I probably could do anyway. To be honest.
997. Hello, sir.
So I think these are the best biscuits in this collection.
Yeah, they're like the Maryland cookies, aren't they? Unfortunately, you can't.
Maryland Cookies focuses the camera.
I thought that was Ali's job.
So,
Can Red Dad give me a shout out? What does it mean?
say his name basically.
Okay. GG997. Hello, welcome.
What are they?
Croissant. They are your rectangular shortbread with a chocolate inner biscuit.
These are.
They're like a crumbly,
Yeah. Well, that's actually quite nice.
CG. What's CG?
City Ground.
Oh, City Ground. Yes, I knew that. Villa Park, St James's, Ellen Road. Yeah, I've been to all those. Yeah,
They're decent. They're kind of.
I've been to CG quite a few times.
And there's a.
Food review. Yeah, I'm
Plain
doing food next. Pasta.
Well, we've done crisps. We've done biscuits. Crisp.
Johnny B. Hello,
Just
sir.
Literally those two.
Nice to hear from you. Croissant.
What's this one?
This is a pre-wrapped biscuit.
A mystery biscuit.
It's a mystery biscuit. Shall I open it?
Go on.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try one of those. I think. Healthy eating with Rads.
Well, it's a biscuit with like a cream top. Oh, I don't like it.
You're still gonna eat it.
Well, I've got to. It's law.
That's the rule with biscuit.
Villa Park is elite. I do like Villa Park. I wonder why Charlie likes Villa Park.
I wouldn't understand that.
David Webb has another look at his watch and decides there's still time to go on. Poor pass from Ojo, cut out by Lolly.
Turf Moor. I haven't been there, but I've driven by it. Have we won?
Yeah.
Yes.
We just knew that we would, wouldn't we? Again, we didn't really need to win. We win.
Yeah. Come on,
Boys-
bring on Chelsea next.
Voice crack. Chelsea, you just know it.
I just noticed you got the Milan shirt up. Looks good
Been
there.
there a while.
Oh, but I just noticed it. When did you do that?
The other day.
The modern bowl grounds need to be stopped. Yeah, the thing about a bowl ground is everybody can see.
What is this with Forest winning games again? This is like last
Well,
season.
this site used to be in the old days, David.
No,
we used to win an
last
awful
season.
lot.
Last season we won most of the games, really. And you had it all up. Wow. We weren't great, but we still won.
Don't play in goal because you won't not answer the phone. Oh, we're like the cycling goalkeeper. Oh, what you done there? You've dropped a biscuit, a
Oh,
crisp on the floor. No, don't eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Bye, Henry.
This is
Just GTG stands for got to go. Oh, does it?
You're in with the times, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, they're winning 2-0.
Are they?
Please tell me they are.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh,
Right, where's my phone? I'll text my brother.
thing is though, we're laughing at it, but it is kind of unfair, really, isn't it? That's not actually Derby.
No,
But it's still
I bet
funny.
the youth team tried because the Villa lads were trying,
It's
and that goal was good.
it's
That young lad
still
that scored.
it's still funny, but it's just kind of not
Different
really
ground, it's
the
turf
actual
moor,
Derby, is it?
yes. Selhurst's proper ground, yes. What have I missed? Well, Jenna, we've done a crisp review, interacted with some biscuit review.
Well,
All top quality stuff, this is.
I'm actually pleased we've gone through in the next round for us.
Well, 91, we got all the way. Gascoigne should have been sent
The
off
last,
that tackle
the
on
last 2
Gary
years,
Charles.
the last 2 years have gone out in the third round to Chelsea.
And then the Des Walker own goal in the 90s.
The year before that, we beat Arsenal and then lost to Hull. That's the most points.
Lehigh 2 goals.
Then we lost to Hull in the next round. And then it is
Yeah, I've been past Turf Moor. I haven't been, I've been past it. It's quite a small
It's,
ground, isn't it?
yeah. I don't care who we get. I just want a non-championship side. Premier League, League One, League Two. Just for entertainment
It could be a
purposes.
Prem team, League One, League Two.
I don't-
Marine, if they beat Tottenham, because they've got a chance to beat Tottenham, haven't they?
And
Tomorrow.
I'd like it to be away. Go to a ground we don't normally go to.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And that's what I'd love an away tie that isn't a championship.
So we'll get something like Bournemouth then.
Of course. If it was last season, I'd take that, but no. But, you know.
Yeah, I'm happy we won.
Yeah, an away tie to a team we don't normally play, I think would be really cool.
Why don't you scrummy Ben? Oh, he's the Burnley captain, isn't he? Ben Mee.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, we get Burnley, yeah.
On Burnley.
Yeah, okay, that'd be good.
We haven't played them for ages. They're the ones just eating crisps and stuff.
Bray, hello, sir.
Oh, we get surely in the next round. That'd be great.
Surely, yeah.
What's in the background?
No one could be happy
Where?
offensively at all today because
Where, mate?
that's what tell us. But I never thought
Inter Milan shirt, Barcelona shirt, Forest shirt.
Joe Bennett was a spare centre, like a make weight centre off today.
Oh, and a wasp.
So I thought their front three wasn't there what you would call their
Where's she been?
front three. They had
Been-
Jimmy Hoyle at
been-
the back.
It's not been there for ages.
Kiefer Moore,
Been.
they give you more
It's
of a
been
break.
over there,
I thought
literally
today
over there.
we were defensively very, very strong on the back.
Yes.
Luke, how you doing? We've won.
Gary, how are you?
100%.
Clinical.
Let me listen.
You said clinical 3 times.
Clinical.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, well, I
No.
think it was good. I think Cardiff had like 13 shots and literally
Yeah, talk, mate.
Sorry, I wrenched
they
my
had,
ear
like,
out.
they had like 13 shots and we had like 5, and so they weren't very clinical. We were clinical. Gaitang Bong was very good. Very good.
Can't believe you're saying that.
Say that again. Gauteng Bong was what?
Very good.
Really?
Clinical with his crossing. His
Well,
crossing
okay.
was
Maybe can
clinical.
do that.
Yeah,
all
I think it was a nice falling for Lyle Taylor. I think Bray mentioned it on the podcast. Like the bonus with having Lyle Taylor is he can win headers and stuff, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
equals more goals. So, it's, and I think also Smith. I'm not a massive fan of him, but he didn't have that much to do today. So I think it's like it keeps the momentum going. That's the bonus about this because
Yeah, yeah.
when we got absolutely smashed in the Carabao Cup against Arsenal, I got worried that our form was going to take a dip last season.
We won the next game,
Also,
though. I think.
one more thing I want to mention about transfer. Another thing I want to mention is about transfer rumour. Shane Duffy looks like he's going to get recalled from his loan at Celtic, and he could be coming out on loan to Forest.
Is that good?
He doesn't know. You don't know that, is he?
No.
Of course you don't.
As long as we've
Right.
got Worrell, if we've got Worrell, then we don't need him. But if Worrell goes, then yeah, I would have him.
I'm glad Worrell was captain again.
Yeah, so he should be captain.
Mm.
We need an attacking midfielder because Freeman is not set to be back for another 3 weeks at least. So it's not a nice injury that he's got. I don't think. So I'm not sure.
No. No, we need. Yeah, you're right. We do.
We need a cam. What did Guerrero do today? He didn't turn up yet again.
Just
It's
crap.
why did we sign him? Why?
Just wanting to leave either. Just
Go on a free transfer, please. Just go take your bloody 20 grand a week and go and get down to flipping. Oh, I can't think of a simile to say, but just we don't need Guerrero.
No.
We don't. Lewis Gravel looks like he's going to be staying, which got nothing against. I still think Taylor should start. I've said it time and time again.
Yep.
I think we need like 7 players out of the club and we need like 2 players in.
Yeah.
Really. If you could sign one player realistically, who would it be?
well, we're linked with that Dembele guy, aren't we? And Amusu on the wing. Honestly, I wouldn't bring back Knockout, so I would prefer someone like.
We've got Knockout, haven't we?
He hasn't been announced by Forest, but he's been confirmed by journalists. I know. It looks like he's going to stay though. It seems.
I've got nothing wrong with that. I think Knockout and Lolly should be starting. Those are the 2 wings that should be starting with Taylor up top.
Yeah.
Like that Dembele guy from Peterborough, I would take him. I would happily take him. It's just we need an attacking mid, you know. Like I think you were saying on the podcast about Carvalho, Hugo's like missing. If we can unlock the Carvalho under Karanka, then we've got a good player, in my opinion. When you look at his stats, seeming he only played half a season, what did he get? 5 goals and 8 assists. When he only played like 50% of the season, then that's actually quite good when you think about it. Like, I think the type of football we played under Karanka suited him, like possession-based football. We play kind of counter-attacking football, which I don't think he's not electric quick. He's not that.
Go on, mate.
He's not that player that can just like sprint for days. He's can't.
Yeah, carry on.
I've lost my flow now.
Actually, man.
You know, I think Taylor was really good. He was clinical when he had his chance. And if that doesn't get him into the starting 11 for Millwall, I don't know what will. Because seriously, Graven, you know, to be honest, that penalty shouldn't have stood that he scored against Preston. Really, it shouldn't. He takes 2 touches. Because Declan Rudds, the Preston actually goes the right way, but because of the second touch, he sends it the opposite way. So really, that shouldn't have stood. But I don't care. We got the 3 points on that game.
What is it now? It's not 5 goals for Taylor. Taylor should be in the team, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Taylor with 5 goals and one of them being a pen. Gravel with 2 goals, one of them being a penalty. It just makes sense to put Taylor in because this is a championship team. Let's not forget. This isn't a League 2 team. You know, this is a championship team. I think I want Leicester I want Leicester in the next round of the cup.
That'd be
I
good.
love that.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Yeah, so that's what I hoped for in this round. I was hoping for Leicester, but we got Cardiff, and the devastation that was in my face when I saw Cardiff come out of the draw.
So dead. It's just.
Yeah, and it was a pretty dead game as well. I think Cardiff
supporters anyway.
I was just thinking, like, oh, we're just going to get knocked out by Cardiff, aren't we? That's just so dead. But no, we actually did what we should do.
Yeah, I think some people saying in the chat, I'd rather us get knocked out of the cup. I'd rather stay in it for a bit because I think Bray also said this. We played really well against Chelsea. We went on I think it was a 7-game unbeaten run. Yeah. You know, so even though we lost to Chelsea, we played really well and we should have at least taken them to a replay at the minimum, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things that need tweaking around the club. I think there's like 7 players we need to go. I would have said Bong, but actually, if he can keep this form going, then there's no reason why he shouldn't be the backup to Ribeiro. I still think Ribeiro's got to start.
Yeah, I still have him as a backup.
Yeah.
It looks like he's worked his way into the team all of a sudden, Bong.
Yeah,
so,
I would get rid of Blackett. What's the point in signing someone to just kick a ball around in the reserves, though?
It's like with players like Zach Clough and Heffler. Why are they not being shipped out this January?
Yeah.
They've not
Exactly.
kicked the ball for like literally 2 years.
Yeah, if you're not going to play, just release them, terminate the contract. Really, if no one's going to attract them.
Heffler hasn't played for 2 years.
Yeah,
What?
like it's Clough in the last 4 seasons. What he's played like 10 games of football.
What's he on a week?
Way
Clough,
more.
Clough is on about 12 grand. Heffler's on about 15 grand. I think I made this very disturbing stat the other. That's not very nice, Dylan.
Yeah, but I timed him out, mate.
Lovely. Such
5
a
minutes.
nice comment. I'm in the flow of my analysis. Just such a nice comment.
Yeah,
That's
Dylan.
really
You're
nice comment.
You're spoiled.
Thanks, Dylan.
Pro now.
What a lovely thing to say.
Thank you very much, Dylan. Thank you. Anyway, where was I? I've lost my flow now.
Now.
Disgusting.
Yeah. There's like so many players in the reserves that we don't need. Like Heffler. Heffler's not played, and that his last game was when I think we bottled the 3-0 lead against Norwich. That's how long ago.
Like literally 2 years ago.
Right.
Well, he might have made it onto the bench for a couple of games, but he's not actually played for the first team since.
I don't remember when Clough last played. He's not played in.
I think when we had that, I think it was when Karanka first came in, when we had that 88 Sport as our sponsor and Adidas. I think that was the whenever you search him up, you just see him wearing that kit.
I've not seen him play in the last 3 Forest kits.
I think the only time I've seen him is when I was watching a YouTube video on Forest official YouTube account, where he was like doing some stretching and stuff. That was the only time I saw him when he was playing with the under-23s.
It's just ridiculous.
We all thought that he was going to be really good, but he's not really hit the ground running. I think he's a standard League 1, League 2 level.
He was very good at Bolton, remember? But he just...
He was good at Bolton, what? Did we pay like £1.5 million, which Forest fans thought, that's a steal, but...
He played quite a bit at first, remember? He scored against Derby, I remember, that equaliser. I think we beat Brighton like 3-0 a few years ago. I'm pretty sure he scored in that.
He played against Arsenal. I've got the lineup in front of me. Yeah, he played against Arsenal. He played quite a few games in his first season and a half, but when Karanka came in...
yeah.
It's just like, when you look at the players we've got Knockout, we've got Lolly, we've got Amiobi, we've got Maita, we don't need him. Do we?
If Clough can't even get looking in the cup game, it says a lot about where he is in the team, really.
Does he even play in the reserves? I swear he's on the bench for the reserves.
Probably not.
You'd think he'd want to go to another club, league, even a League 2 club.
We loaned him out a few times.
I think he would do well at a League 2 club. I think he'd do well
there. Something like that.
I think he went to Rochdale a few years ago on loan.
He went on loan to Rochdale, played like 16 games, he got like 5 goals or something. So he did decent there. So I think you can tell he's like a League 1, League 2 level player.
I think he went back on loan to Bolton as well, actually.
Yeah, I think he didn't play that much. I think he played like 10 games there.
He may as well go back there now because they need the players.
Yeah, I think NFFC lovers just put Ioane was a waste of money. We paid 750k and now he's out on loan. I don't think that's to do with Ioane. I just think it's poor from the club. Our transfer policy is shocking. I don't rate Guerrero. I didn't hate Ioane. I thought Ioane was decent. But when you think about it, our policy is so bad. What's the point in getting these players in to ship them off 4 months later? May as well not sign them in the first place.
You're right there, Ted.
Ted?
He doesn't understand that effort.
You need to watch Father Ted to understand that.
Well, my mum calls me Fred, not Ted.
Okay.
If you watch Father Ted, you'll understand what that means.
Okay.
Watch Father Ted. It's very, very amusing.
Yeah, but when you but when you think about it, when going into the game, yeah, well, I think Cardiff, from their usual first team, what they made 3 or 4 changes. They had Harry Wilson, Josh Murphy. They didn't have Kiefer Moore, their main striker. They didn't have Alex Smithies, and they didn't have Sean Morrison. They had like 3 key players that weren't in the team. Rest of it, it's their full strength team.
Yet we somehow beat them with our weak team.
Guys,
I think
you look for the 10,
there
you'll
was
find
a few first team
Oh, come on
players
then.
in there. I think if I was to make changes, I would have put Dariqua in for Jenkinson, and I would have. I don't know who, but I wouldn't have played Guerrero. I would have thought Freeman was coming back, and then I thought, play him in this cup game to get his fitness back up again. But yeah, would you do Knockout and Lolly on left and right?
Yeah, I would.
Yes, I don't think we're going to get Kamil Grosicki either from West Brom.
I
We
don't
don't need
even
another winger. We don't need another winger if we're going to get Knockout. I
You've got
said
Amir Martin as well.
if we don't keep Knockout, get Grosicki. We will also link with Charlie Austin, but he looks like he's off to QPR, which a lot of people have called him a fat lump of wages. I don't know. He seems all right for championship level. He's kind of.
He was, at the very least, Charlie Austin.
Yeah, I think the most thing he's famous for is having a go at the referee for Southampton.
Yeah. Who's he with?
Yeah, I remember that interview. I was watching our match today. So.
Charlie Austin.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. He's linked with going back there.
No, I think genuinely, I think Diakari could change this team. We could go from drawing games to winning games.
Was it West Brom still? Southampton, QPR, Burnley, Swindon, Poole, Thatcham, Hungerford, Canterbury Rangers. Never heard of them. Don't even know where that is.
So, who would you take in the next round of the Cup, David? I want Leicester.
I don't mind who we have. I just don't want it to be a championship team.
Yeah.
And I'd love it to be away just to make it a ground we haven't been to much.
It'll be either a fellow championship team or Liverpool. Trust me, it will be a fellow championship team or Liverpool.
It would. I can see us getting one of the big teams, to be honest.
The Chelsea again, isn't it?
I want Chorley or Leicester.
I've not played Leicester. We haven't played Leicester in ages. And it'd be brilliant.
They won 4-3 to knock us out the playoffs and put themselves in the playoffs.
The last time they were in the
that winner
championship,
as well.
We've not even played them since they were in the championship. So I'd love to see him play them again. I don't hate Leicester really, like I do Derby, but we want to beat them, don't we?
Yeah,
so
of course we do.
Yeah, we want to beat every team that we play. I swear down, some Leicester fans think that we hate them when we don't.
No,
I think it's because we made that Sabri Lamucci chant. Oh, he hates the Derby and the Leicester Forest of Magic. That.
No, when they won the title, I was pleased for them.
I think that was just for the chant, really. But I just imagine if we got Marine, if they somehow beat Spurs, that would be absolutely.
If Marine beat Spurs 8-0, which could happen in another world, and we get them next.
Yeah, that would be insane. Because I think some of the Marine players, like when you're in the non-league, they have actual jobs as well as.
Yeah, they're all part-timers. They're all part-time footy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I saw one of them was like a binman that's also plays for Marine. I think that was on the Boots or something.
Yeah.
So I think if Spurs lose that, if Spurs lose to Marine, that's just beyond humiliating.
Yeah.
Just imagine the scenes, man. Imagine the scenes. But personally, I think Forest are going to win the FA Cup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Coming.
And then the Europa League after that.
We'll go on an absolutely legendary.
And then the Champions League because we qualify after that.
We'll go on a
season. Yep.
A legendary European tour.
Europe again.
The second coming of Brian Clough. I can see it now.
Third star here.
A European tour in the Championship. I just see it happening.
Just one thing that I don't like is Forest fans comparing Chris Hughton to Brian Clough. We did that with Sabri Lamucci. Yeah. Look where he is now. Is he at the job centre or is he managing in Qatar?
He's in Qatar.
Oh, okay.
Tough.
Guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if Chris Hughton can't get us out of the Championship, I don't know who can.
I don't know.
Tricky one.
You have to give him. Crucially, we have to give him time, but Forest often don't.
No. I mean, look at Watford. They sack managers like every
I
other
just
week.
think the Watford board just get bored of seeing, pardon the pun, they just get bored of seeing the same manager walk in every day. Like, you know what? We're on a 10-game unbeaten run. We've won 9 out of our last 10 games, and we drew the other one. You know what? I think we need to sack him. It's just so they were fit in the
We'll get
league.
rid of him.
Like, come on. They were fit.
And they've now got a guy that I've never even heard of.
Well, we had never heard of the other guy before.
We've never even heard of Ivic either. Why does it get rid of Nigel Pearson? That was ridiculous.
Exactly.
Guy.
Oh, they were on a 5-game unbeaten run. Yeah, I think they'd won 2 of them and drawn 3, and then they lost to West Ham. Right, you're out the door, mate. You're out the door. Yeah. You. We were outside the relegation zone, but yeah, you're out the door. I still think they would have got relegated with Pearson because their final 2 games were Man City and Arsenal. But
Yeah. It's just stupid that they got rid of him with like 2 games to go, literally.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 of the lads waiting, so thanks for coming on, as always, Luke, mate.
Okay.
Thanks,
Well,
Garo.
the
I'll
rest-
see you on Match of the Day later. Take care, mate. Bray, how are you?
How you doing?
Yeah,
Bless you.
good, thanks.
Good.
What was that?
Good intro.
Just the intro.
Interesting.
This is Radscast's collaboration.
Right.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
That is
Nice
better.
piece of line. So, thoughts on the game?
I have absolutely no thoughts whatsoever.
Okay.
I
Back to
don't-
the
I don't
studio.
think I know.
Okay, right, okay.
I'm eating crisps. Does that help?
Me too.
Oh, nice. What's it? We didn't mention what's it.
Overrated.
What?
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Hula hoop.
Cheerios are cereal.
Oh, no, the cereal. Caught you out. Well done there. Just testing everybody there.
Yeah.
I meant hula hoops. When I say Cheerios, I mean hula hoops.
Food education.
Got away with that. Right, carry on. Move on.
I really have nothing to offer. I didn't watch the game and I didn't get very much from listening to it.
It just sounded like a dead tie, basically.
Yeah, it seemed pretty dead. We all knew that it was going to be absolutely dead.
It's a team we already play twice a season in the cup. It's just
Well, we fulfilled the fixture. We've done what the
We've done
FA wants.
Now we have to play Cardiff 3 times a season.
Yep.
And at least we're getting to it. Let's 3rd time's the charm. 3rd time in a row. Third time's a charm. Maybe this time we'll actually be able to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge this year.
Yeah.
Or get a draw against them.
Yeah. Well, you're just never going to get Chelsea.
Oh, why do you think
Yeah,
it's
Portsmouth's
Chelsea?
still in it. They're playing against Bristol City tomorrow.
Yeah. Portsmouth are still in it, so.
That's almost
We
a
are
local
also still in it. Yes, we are.
I would like to see
the
Portsmouth.
results.
But yeah, they draw us tomorrow. That's Monday, so.
7 o'clock Monday, probably.
The 4th round draw is go. Oh, we've already got 4th round draw numbers. Who do you fancy?
Like I said, there's the team that's not a championship side.
Liverpool.
But Liverpool, Leicester, maybe.
See, right, all of the things have already been decided. Right.
But
so
I'd like.
you want me to read
Leicester.
you the ball numbers? Because why not? Well, so you can see who's in still.
Well, you want me to get the ball numbers up? Or...
No, I have them. I said, do you want me to read them to you?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Arsenal
Right.
be number 1.
We've got 32. Number 1. No, Arsenal aren't. I don't think since Arsenal are in Europe, they don't come in until. No, wait a minute. No, everyone. Never mind. No, they are in. Number 1, Huddersfield or Plymouth. Number 2, Southampton or Shrewsbury. Number 3, Chorley. Number 4, Marine or Tottenham Hotspur. Number 5, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Number 6, Stockport County or West Ham United. Number 7, Oldham or AFC Bournemouth. Number 8, Manchester United or Watford. Number 9, Stevenage or Swansea City. Number 10, Everton or Rotherham United. Number 11, Nottingham Forest. Number 12, Arsenal or Newcastle United. Number 13, Barnsley or Tranmere Rovers. Number 14, Bristol Rovers or Sheffield United. Number 15, Millwall. Number 16, Blackburn Rovers or Doncaster Rovers. 17, Stoke City or Leicester City. Number 18, Wycombe Wanderers or Preston North End. Number 19, Crawley Town or Leeds United. And number 20, Burnley or Milton Keynes Dons. Number 21, Bristol City or Portsmouth. Number 22, Queen's Park Rangers or Fulham. Number 23, Liverpool. Number 24, Brentford or Middlesbrough. Number 25, Manchester City or Birmingham City. Number 26, Luton Town. Number 27, Chelsea. It says Chelsea versus Morecambe, but I'm just going to say Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Number 28, Exeter City or Sheffield Wednesday. Number 29, Norwich City. Number 30, Blackpool or West Bromwich Albion. Number 31, Newport County or Brighton and Hove Albion. Or 32, Cheltenham Town or Mansfield Town.
Some cracking matches there.
Or is there?
We'll just see.
Right. Are there any names that stood out to you there?
Like I said, I'd like to see Leicester or maybe Portsmouth.
Because
Or
I'd love to see
Burnley.
like a big. I'd like to see like a big performance against someone close, like Leicester.
Yeah.
If we get another championship team, that's just even more
That
dead
would
than.
be absolutely dead.
Yeah, we're going to go an extra round.
Ball number 24, and that's either Brentford or Middlesbrough.
We go an extra round finally after 2 years, and we just get 2 championship teams. That would be.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Barnsley is still in it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We get Barnsley for.
We're either going to get Chelsea again or another championship.
Let's make Barnsley
side,
4 times in a season, and like 5 times in a year. Then
that would be because we have Let's see. When will the rounds take place? Saturday, 23rd of January. So that means that if we did get Barnsley, then we will be playing them twice in a row in the space of a week.
Oh God, no! That's like baseball, isn't it?
Pain. We can't
Playing
have
the
that.
same team. No.
Not Barnsley. The team we've already played like
Yeah,
twice.
we'll get it away as well. They'll be playing Barnsley away. What's that? 4 times in the space. What? Let's see. First time we played them was in July.
No.
So that's 7.
League Cup.
Yeah. And you get your extra 5. That would be playing one team 5 times in 6 months. Why, world?
And we've lost 3 of them so far. All of them.
Why?
And this week's dramatic award goes to
Barnsley.
Barnsley
Lightmares. Top
I hate
comment
Barnsley.
there.
I think. Would you put Barnsley in the liquidate category with Reading?
Nah, I don't care about them.
Yeah, Bray, what's the thing about Reading? Why don't you like Reading?
Reading.
Oh, what's got him going on?
Well, who likes Reading? It's
Reading.
Reading.
Reading is what is formally identifiable as an absolute dump. You get out of the train. The train station's pretty nice. You get out of the train station, and then everything is either run down and everything is either broken down or being built. and we've gone there the last 3 years for football matches, and the same buildings are still being built. Like, this is before lockdown. It doesn't take you 3 years to build a building, and it wasn't even that big, and there wasn't even any changes to it. The second year, we thought, oh, that's funny, we'll take a pic. And then the third year, we went again, we were like, oh, let's take another picture of it. We'll find the same, and we took a picture from the same place. And they were the same picture.
Well, I must have went to a different wedding then.
The bus is dirty and bad. Like, no. The entire place looks like bad. I need to, just a minute. The ground is dirty and nasty. Right, let's see.
We never win there either.
Yeah, we never win there. We always go there and we get mugged off by the referee.
Because it's right near the M4, isn't it?
Pain.
So basically, it's a dump, and we never win football match there.
Yeah, but I don't live that far, so I always have to go anyway. We always go because, why miss a game that's so close? We might actually win. No, we won't. Let's see, Reading train station.
Station.
Okay, so it goes in there, and then you go in the train station, and you come out of it there, and you go down here. And then you have to have, like, a 10-minute, 20-minute bus ride. Just to get around.
Yeah, it's towards Sale, isn't it?
They were so close to going down and getting out of my life. But then they came back. Look at that. Look at that. That building site has been there for 3 years. Well, it'll probably be 4 by now, because we always play them in January.
Blimey.
Pain. We go there, we don't win, we're sad. Reading fans are the worst fans. All 5 of them are absolutely horrible. And they should just not be there. They've got a manager named after what you put on your shoe when you don't know how to tie it.
I forgot what his name. What's his name?
Velcro Ponovic.
Oh yeah.
Velcro. Oh, I see what you did there.
I forgot what his name was. To be fair.
Yeah, they've got a striker who's carrying them. Absolute penalty merchant. Divers, they're cheaters. They always seem to have either a biased ref or a ref that doesn't know what they're doing. And the stadium smells, and they have no good burger fans.
You just bloody hate Reading.
I thought this stadium.
Yes, I do.
Cool, actually.
The way that you go around the stadium, you have to like get to the thing, and then you have to go all the way because it's like one way on one of the sides. So you have to go all because it's like, there's a big barrier from where you go to the car park. There's a big like if you imagine the stadium, like my hand. You arrive at the stadium here because this is where the car park is. This is where the bus gets you. And there's a big. They were wearing this here, right? And there's like a big barrier here, so you can't go around that because there's a big fence and that. So you have to go all the way around the ground to get to the away end, and then you get let in, and it's really hard to get around because it's really poorly set out. And then on top of all of that, while you're finishing your absolutely rubbish Balti pie, then you go ahead and lose. They don't even have. You know when you get a fizzy drink like Coke or Pepsi or something, but then it's just flat. Like when you have one of the big bottles and you like use it over time, and then when you like leave it 2 or 3 weeks without finishing it, then the rest of it is really flat and it's no fizzy. That is their bottled drinks. It's like that. Why?
It must be a home counties thing.
What?
Must be a home counties thing. When I went there, there was a stand selling proper Cornish pasties. Cornish Pasty Company. Very nice.
Yeah, they've gone now.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, they have a load of
They
vans.
didn't go to the old ground,
but
El
all
Park.
of them are like vegan wraps or something.
Vegan wrap.
I don't
Well, I
want a
want one
vegan
wrap.
wrap. I want a burger.
Yeah, meat.
I want meat. I want my meat.
So, did you ever go to the old ground?
No, I didn't. I've only gone to the new one so far.
Right.
But Reading is just the worst stadium.
Okay, right. David,
if you've got to rank Reading, you know how when we were ranking all of the Forest players and Bong got his own category for being so bad?
Yeah.
It's like that, except Reading is worse than that in terms of championship state. Like, you'd have to go down 2 or 3 extra tiers.
Blimey. I think Bong may have gone up slightly just for that one performance today, that cross.
Yeah.
It was a pretty decent
What
cross.
a finish by Lyle Taylor, top bins. But you've distracted me now. Reading, they have the most annoying thing, and whenever they do anything, they go, "You ours." That's not even "you ours." That's one letter. It bothers me so much when a team refers to themselves as one letter, like the O's or the R's.
Yeah.
Like, you can do it like something to do with your kit, like the hoops or the reds or the blues. But you can't do that with yellow. That's always annoyed me about Norwich and Watford. They say, "Come on, you yellows." It sounds terrible. But anyway, so right, they do URs except with the Z. No. No. And they have like a big screen as well, right behind, like in the away end, so you can like look back and see it because it's in the corner behind you, and it's got what is it? And it shows you a load of tweets and that from before the game, and it puts a load of Reading fans' comments and that on the thing. Except I have never seen a not really self-absorbed one on there. "Oh yeah, we should smash this Forest team today. We're so much better. You ours." No. So there's this random child in a picture, and it's taking the picture of the random child in the shirt. He's in the stadium, and he's like looking around. He doesn't know what he's doing. Like, you can tell that from the picture. Like, he's looking the wrong way. And he just goes, "Oh, this is my son, Sammy. He's at his first game. He's hoping for a smashing performance. We should absolutely smash Forest. They aren't. They're nowhere near our standard. Yours!"
Blimey.
Why?
So I'm guessing, Bray, that you don't like Reading. I'm just picking up on that. Am I right?
I think we could do an entire Radscast episode just on why Bray hates Reading.
Very
I think we
happily.
could do that.
Well, no, it wouldn't be happily because we'd be talking about Reading. And whenever I go on about Reading and how bad they are, then
Well, I think I've
then
got it.
there's always, for some reason, you never see any Reading fans anywhere. Not in real, like on the internet, you never see them other than when you've made a complaint about Reading. Then they're just there.
Yeah, they'll come out the woodwork.
We've not had any right now.
You're wrong, and you are not eyes. You cannot see with your eyes. And then they'll just go away again, and it's like, no, you look at the replay, and then they'll never be seen again. Why? And also, another interesting fact, when Reading played Forest in 1819, and in 1920 both, they had less fans than when they played them this season at the ground, and they had 2,000 at the ground in 2021.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, they are probably some of the worst support I have ever
when
seen.
you have
They
limited
only
numbers,
appear when someone says that, though. There'll probably be about 17 of them in the chat now. I've not checked. There'll probably be.
so they had more fans when they only allowed 2,000 fans.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Disgraceful.
funny.
They're just not smart. What are you doing now?
Listening to you.
Fair enough. Right. There are more things. I could just go on all day about why Reading should be liquidated. They are, as I said, their stadium is a dump. Half of it is a hotel. But it
Yeah.
never gets any
Yeah, it's
views. No one goes there.
MK's like that, isn't it?
Yeah. And, wait, what did
Yeah.
you say?
MK Dons, their stadium's got a hotel like attached.
Yeah, I don't approve of that. Imagine being woke. You go on there for a lovely, nice Saturday. Well, then again, Reading fans are really quiet, so they'll be fine. The two worst ever, no, the three worst ever supports that I've seen. The four worst were Chelsea. Therefore, because they're all glory hunters and they never actually go to watch the game, they just go so they can say, "Oh, I've been to Stamford Bridge, I've been to Chelsea match. Oh, I'll never go there again," because I don't care. I just want to see the team win something, and blue is my favourite colour.
Is this
So
just
they
a
were
roast session?
Preston. I went to Preston in 1819. They were absolutely silent. We sung Nottingham Forest on Magic for 30 minutes straight without being interrupted. Like, you know that one where it like goes back and forth, like someone does Nottingham Forest, our magic, our magic, our magic, and then half the crowd like shouts it.
They usually get
We've done
interrupted.
that for 30 minutes, 30 whole minutes without being interrupted once. And the only reason it came to an end is because we scored a goal that was incorrectly ruled out for being offside. And then that kind of like quieted us down a bit. The only sound that Preston made is they clapped a little tiny bit when the players came out each half. They all left before the full time whistle. And they went, ooh. Well, I'm pretty sure I could hear like 3 solitary people saying, ooh, when the goals got disallowed. And the other 2 worst supports are Reading and Reading.
Birmingham away. Birmingham away.
Okay, right.
Birmingham away.
We never win now either.
No. I'm saying the worst home supports.
Yeah.
When I'm into an away match. Absolutely
Yeah.
shocking. Disgraceful behaviour. And that is why Reading FC are the first. They have the worst crest. It is ugly and not good.
Logo.
Look at Reading's logo. It's
not really.
It is the most uninspired available
Not
logo
imaginative
that you could have. Look,
at
I'll
all.
look it up now.
Well,
Reading FC. They literally just call
It's
it.
literally just their kit, basically.
Yeah, it's their kit, except it's got some ugly red.
What's the crown and the line?
They've got a
mean?
really ugly shade of
biscuits,
pinky red on it as well, with black things in the middle, and then they've got a football in the middle. Like they've got yellow. Why have they got red? Why have they got red going around the edge? Why have they got yellow at all? What is?
Isn't the crown got something to do with Huntley and Palmer's? The biscuit.
What is the meaning of this? If they're the Royals, then why isn't there like a crown or something? Oh yeah, there is a crown, but it should be more prominent, like in the middle or something instead of the ball. Why is there a lion? They have nothing to do with lions.
It's not very imaginative. That's their ground.
Yeah, it looks like a wagon wheel, like a literal wagon wheel.
Our ground's got character to it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, our ground's got character to it. Their ground, I have seen.
That's just the most standard ground ever.
Charisma than that.
It's so
better than ours.
It's just standard though.
Look at that. It's even sponsored. They've got an actual sponsored stand. Only the rubbish teams have sponsored stands.
Yeah, it's John Medeski, isn't it?
We have the Bridgeford end, we have the Trent end, we have the Brian Clough stand, and the Peter Taylor stand. Those are all not sponsored. They are just their actual names of like places and people. So that's reasonable stuff. But not the Medeski Stadium. We've got the City Ground. They've got that's a company, isn't it?
I'd absolutely hate it if Forest ever changed the name of the ground to like 888 Sports Arena.
They will do. They get a new ground to be sponsored by.
No.
Or more like what's it called? No, Football Index Stadium.
Yeah, but it's all down to cash, isn't it?
John Medeski.
He owns what car magazine?
Stadium with Auto Trader.
Auto Trader, that's right.